everybody, it's Elon from Inside Fighting. I'm here with Chris from Karate Unity, Rize MMA. We just did a great collab. We had a great day of training. And we're going to do some cool Silat stuff today, some more traditional stuff. We did a lot of self-defense stuff, but we're going to highlight some of the more traditional martial arts stuff today. It's been awesome training.
Oh, yeah, man. Thank you.
Pow, pow. Inside fighting, yeah. Dangerous martial arts. Pow, pow. Ooh, ah.
There's, in Filipino martial arts, there's what we call a one-for-one drill, right? So if you're punching, it's part of panantukan, right? Now you could do this with weapons, you could do this with a bottle, you could do it with a knife in your hand, and we're just going one for one, okay? Now, there's also a 3 count. A 3 count is 1, 2, 3, and this is more, right? And the angle doesn't matter. I can come with a back fist, a straight punch. So what we're doing is, see there's 3 versus 1, and I can alternate between them. So when he goes 1, 1, he can go to 3 and I can answer with 1. Then I can answer with 3 and he can answer however he wants. Now we're back in. Now, the reason we train this is to develop instinct for reactions. In other words, if he just throws a jab at me, boom, boom, and I answer. Okay, so we're just here. And so this has to, one for one, develop into something alive. You can't just sit here. The big problem I have with Filipino martial arts is go one for one, patty cake.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is what it looks like. They look like they're tapping hands. Yeah. It has to turn into something alive like we just did where we're moving, and then boom, boom. I want to show off of this how we train it to go into Silat takedowns. Silat always has a through line to the ground. We were talking about this earlier today. So I'm just going to show you a takedown first. So from here, I'm going to come here, and I'm going to roll the hand down. This is a sneaky takedown that pisses people off. And you could do this off a handshake. I'm going to roll, and I devastate the arm a little bit with this elbow, because I'm going to walk right behind him now, and just hold his thing. It looks so stupid, like it wouldn't work, but it takes people down so easily. Now, if someone goes to punch me, I just literally can go even off here. It doesn't matter as long as I can get it here, and I can just step right here. He's gonna go right down. You could do it off a handshake, by the way. If someone's you want to take someone down with a handshake, try this on your friend. I just step here. It looks like it wouldn't work, and it really does. So how do we train this in those flow drills? So we're going to go for a 3 count drill now. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And now it's a little bit alive, it's a little bit responsive. When I'm ready, I'm going to counter here and just step behind. Take them down. So we start making the drill a little bit more alive. Now, guys, this is a traditional martial art. This doesn't necessarily happen like self-defense. We're learning Silat flow. So the way we make this something that's more self-defense oriented is, I teach the rhino, the spear, the cape. We start using it off of those principles, meaning if he punches me, doesn't matter how, you see I crash. Okay, I feel that I can touch here, but look what I have. I just needed to get a hold of his wrist. I'm just gonna go do the same exact takedown. You could still do it without your traditional Silat entrance.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter what happens. We're here. We end up in a grip fighting position, right? We're here. Look, I can do it. I just have to feed across down. Well, he went down, but if he postured back up, if he postured back up from here, I'm just sneaking in and right? And if it doesn't take him down completely, it still off balances it.
It does.
So you can do it from anywhere. You're just literally, I call it, right through this line right here. It's really sneaky. And again, it looks really dumb, but it actually works tremendously well. Pisses people off. You just put their hand to the ground.
Yeah. And you know what? They do that again. I'm thinking it's the same principles. Like Kelvin was telling us about how there's a pocket here. So there's weaknesses here and there's weaknesses here. And you're just capitalizing on that.
So like you're ready to go down.
Yeah.
And if he doesn't, it sets up a whole list of other things. Like if I go over here and he fights, and he fights and he doesn't go down, right? Then he's giving me his back.
Exactly.
Or he's giving me a kick. Yeah. You know what I mean? You're allowing me to take you down with something else that I can then change into something different. So this little wrist grab from anywhere, from a handshake, is very sneaky. Yeah. And it's that tug. You want to take their hand, walk behind them casually, and just put your hand to the ground.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I think you have to have head over, knees over toes though, right? Like, I mean, You have to have that balance, otherwise then I can take you.
Otherwise you'll lose it.
Yeah.
Walk behind me and just do it. Just drag my hand to the ground.
So push it down here.
Right behind me, actually.
So
Yeah. Yeah, I can't see it.
yeah,
So crazy.
exactly. I have to, but the thing is, I feel like you have to stay low for it to work.
Yeah, if I try and do it, with the weight back,
Yeah, I can fight that.
no,
Yeah.
it won't work.
The same throw principle.
It's the same
all
as
the
trying to
others.
throw somebody, but
Yeah.
we're doing this.
Same throw principle. That's what I love about this stuff. It's the same biomechanical principles that are found in, say, judo and sambo, wrestling, right?
100% the same.
Yeah.
And it's off of a little bit of aliveness, which I like.
Yeah.
I don't like training things static. I like training it where we're flowing, right? There's something actually going on here. And at any point, right, it doesn't have to be perfect. At any point I go to here, okay, here it is. I know he's going down.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just a little bit of aliveness in your training goes a long way.
Yeah.
But the Silat I like because it's traditional. It has all these heavy smacks and all this stuff. It's
Yeah.
not stuff I use in fighting,
Right.
but I find sneaky places for it. Like if I crash in,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
like Phil was saying, there's a smack there, there's an elbow,
Exactly.
there's a turn, there's an
Exactly.
in.
Yeah.
It's like it becomes a dance.
Yeah.
Silat gives you a little bit of that. You play with the feet. Like I step on people's feet a lot.
Yeah.
I do this now a lot.
Exactly. Sometimes when I do, Ben and I were doing this the other day. So it's right here. I do
Yeah.
a shot. I hit you
At a
the
stump.
I grind, and then boom. I hit
Oh
you.
yeah, I'm going right down.
Yeah, and I just go. So
I love stomping.
same kind of principles. Yeah,
Sick.
when you have shoes, it's nice because your hands are here, and then you grind. Boom. Then as you're going down, you have the
Headbutt.
head and kid and all this kind of. And this is
Very
all the
Silat-like.
same Silat. Yeah, because you're all there. My
The
sensei
only-
would tell us about point of origin. You have to hit from where your hands are.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the same kind of thing. If you're doing a rhino, right? You're doing some wave motion here
Yes.
and going. You're not really wasting motion because your hands are right from the rhino and you're going.
Yes.
So I love it.
Sick.
Economy of motion, man.
That's it. It's
Yeah.
the same principles and everything like
Yeah.
that. Phil was saying. It's great. And a little bit of aliveness in your training is so necessary. I also noticed here's a cool principle. Put both hands up.
Yeah.
If I do this to you at the same time, what's your reaction?
I probably want to move it and disengage.
And, or crack me or fight,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
So
Yeah. I
see how you
probably
can
do
come
that.
over top? Now,
Yeah.
if I do this,
Yeah, that's hard.
it's
Yeah,
impossible.
because you're making me think both sides.
Offset.
I'm confused.
So
Yeah.
I offset my smack. So if you put your hands up, see how I'm already in?
Yeah.
Even if you know it's coming. And try this on each other. If you just can't react to it. This is how I set people up with kicks.
Yes.
You can't, when
Yeah.
I'm sparring, I go boom,
Yeah.
boom,
Yeah.
boom.
Yeah. I love that. I was working the other day, actually yesterday, with my student, with Ben. We were working the windmill. Okay, have you seen this before?
Nope.
Okay, it's the same thing. So this is the long form. The short form is very quick. So it's here. Boom.
It's the exact same
It's the
thing.
same. So I'm coming in here. I can change levels.
Yeah.
I hit you down here. I get boom. I hit you here.
I can't even
angles.
counter, and I know it's
Yeah,
it's the
exactly.
exact same movement.
But it's done in motion. So we're here, boom, and I hit you, type of thing.
Sick.
Same thing. Yeah,
I love it.
It's done from here though. That's how we learned it.
Really?
Yeah,
It's so interesting. And this is a Kenpo thing?
it's Kenpo.
It's
Called
Filipino.
Moashi. Moashi was a circular technique. Yeah, we did it like this. We start with one hand, the other hand, and we blend it, and then we change the planes. We could even do it on this side. So if I'm on this
Yeah.
side, we can work hooks from here.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm doing this kind of
Mhm.
stuff. Yeah, it's very incidental. It's very quick.
Yeah, it's
Bam, and you come on offline and hitting.
crazy. It's
I mean-
exactly Filipino martial arts.
Yeah.
Because this is literally,
Yes.
and I do this a lot of jabs and
Yes.
people like that, or
Yes.
if they throw,
And that's done in pro fighting.
all the
You
time.
see that in pro fighting.
All the time.
Lomachenko.
He's amazing at it.
Yeah.
Matadoring.
Yeah.
I have this whole thing I do where anytime someone's hands are up, I came up with every possible angle that I can collapse their arm and hit. Meaning if I'm here and I just do this, I'm already hitting it's clear here.
Yes.
If I do this, I'm coming around.
Yeah.
If I come in, I'm already going here.
Yeah.
Every initial attack is treating the hands. So if I come here, I'm coming up. You see how it's already
I
there?
like that.
I can also go here,
Yeah. Hammer
right?
fist.
So it's just if I collapse down, I can come up or through.
You know those defense lab guys, the KC Fighting Method guys?
Yeah.
They do a lot of that stuff.
Do they? I thought they
Yeah.
just do similar to
no,
the run.
they do the rhino stuff, but then they'll zone off and do these hammer kind of strikes to hit and clear.
I love that stuff.
Yeah.
Even with elbows, when you block my elbow,
Yeah.
I pull and I continue the elbow.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
So it's one of my teachers used to roll off the jab. So he would jab and you parry.
Yeah.
He would just roll.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I was like, man, I can't defend it. Like he would actually be so good at just like jabbing me. He would just like roll off of your jab and just collapse into you.
You had a video with one of those Wing Chun guys.
Milosh.
Yeah, and he was
great.
doing these bonk style rolls. And
He's very good.
very similar.
He hits hard.
Yeah, yeah.
He's like just like this, and then he just go poof, and I'm like, man, I gotta do that, bro.
We've got a similar technique in one of our forms. So it's one of our Kenpo forms.
Are you hitting me with it?
I was going to show you. So it's we start off here. So one, roll, flop, grab, and hit. Now it looks complicated,
Yeah.
right? But it's all one motion. So if you throw, say, if I had a straight line here, right? I'm basically just getting heavy on your hand to hit you, right?
Exactly.
Or I'm doing this, and I'm putting my two hands here, and I'm hitting you, right? Or I'm doing this, and I got this, pull you and hit you.
Oh, yeah.
Or hit you, you know? And we did that in JKD where we're doing hubud, right? So let's do hubud. So then boom, pull that down, we drop balance, and then we throw strikes in. And so all these things are just, that's why I like working with guys like you, because it's the principles that are common, right?
It's so cool seeing it in other systems. You get an ego when you do a martial art. You're like, oh, that's just in my system.
Yeah.
Then you're like, no, it's in every system.
Yeah.
I'm not that special,
Who's got the
unfortunately.
ways the body can move?
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Like who's got a conglomerate and ownership on our bodies? You know, like I mean.
The only thing I've ownership on is my lead question mark kick.
Yeah.
This one, the one that I take credit for. It's my sneaky move. I do it in Kyokushin all the time. Every time I fight it, I go low, front kick, then I go like that. I don't throw just a regular.
Yeah.
I whip it in like
That's
that.
That's sneaky, man.
It's powerful.
Sneaky. Yeah.
Instead of doing it from here, I do it with the lead.
Yeah.
It's hard to read because you see this, and then you see that.
Have you done one? Okay, I can't do justice because my hips are kind of shot. But you go down low, and then you sneak it up to an axe kick.
Yes. So, well, I don't do an axe. It's my favorite kick, actually. I go here. I have a whole series. So I go one.
Yeah.
Then I go.
Oh,
that's to read that.
Do that again. Oh yeah.
You can't read it. It's hard to
that's
see,
hard,
but when you're
because it looks coming on this angle.
yes, and then
Do that again. I want to see how you do it.
so the first I go here, right?
Yeah.
Then I go,
Oh, okay.
and then
So stop that halfway. I just want to see where your knee is.
I go here,
Okay, I see.
here, and
Okay,
then I go here,
Oh,
here.
yeah, I've done
That
that.
I catch everyone on.
That's a karate thing.
And last one.
Yeah.
So it looks like I'm going low.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cut in front and come over top.
Okay.
So just make sure you block here.
Yeah.
So I come here, boom.
Nice. Crescent kick.
Yeah, but from a, it looks like I'm gonna do this,
Yeah.
and I go boom.
Yeah. That's nice.
And last but not least,
Do you set that up with hands?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, what I do is I train people as I'm sparring with them.
I see.
So I'll go like, let's see here, boom.
Nice.
Right now I'll do it, boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
I caught you twice with it.
Yeah.
So now I'll go here, boom.
Yeah.
Even though you know it's coming, it's hard to read.
Yeah.
Then
you program them kind of.
exactly.
Yeah.
And now you're thinking this is coming.
Yeah.
So I go here, boom.
Yeah. That's right.
I move to the side kick.
Yeah.
And then I start switching it up. So now I'll play with inside leg kicks, right? So I'll just tap you, right? And then I'll start throwing here, and then here.
Yeah.
See how it's hard to read?
Yeah.
Then that gives me this angle to come here.
I like to do some stuff off of lead legs. So I'm here, I go boom, bam, and I'll throw that right in the center. So I'll like throw this down, boom, and I'll throw that in. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Pop, pop.
Very fast.
Yeah. That's cool, man.
Sick, brother.
Yeah.
I'm going to be back here training with these guys. They're legit. By the way, if you don't follow your YouTube channel's Karate Unity,
Karate Unity, yeah.
follow Karate Unity. Do yourself a favor.
And him, Inside Fighting.
Follow me inside fighting, please. Thank you.
Thanks, brother.